What a time to be alive. Over the past 3 days, Kendrick has just been dropping like insane diss after diss after diss. So I'm gonna try and make a beat in the style of each of the disses he's dropped so far. Let's jump straight into it. Starting off with Euphoria, I just want to do like a sort of basic trap beat, but something that's high energy, really easy to spit on, change up your flow. So I'm actually gonna start off with this Memphis vocal chop, sort of giving like a funk feel from the beginning. Then we'll just start off with Analog Lab, really basic synth pad, and I just want to sort of follow that Memphis vocal chop and find like a cool little melody line. EQ out some of the lows. Let's throw in another Analog Lab and just layer that melody with like something higher pitched. Now simplicity is the key here, it's all about the bounce, so we don't want to add too much to the melody. Put a bunch of reverb on it. Next, I also want to add a violin stab. Let's just start going on to the drums because this is going to be really important for the energy. So you can hear it's a live hi-hat loop, but obviously in a trap beat, that's not going to work too well. So all I've done is go in and mess with the transients a bit just to make it a bit sharper, a bit better for trap music. Now let's put in a proper trap hi-hat. I'm just using a Metro Boomin 808, feel like it's fitting for the occasion. To finish out the drums, let's just put in a little open hat, always good for trap beats and always add into that sort of energy and pace. Let's throw in one more melodic layer, just another synth lead from Analog Lab that we can have a bit of fun with. So just like a cool ARP lead effect that can come in when like something else drops out. So with a little bit of arrangement, I've turned it into a full beat. Just a case of like things gradually coming in, things dropping out. Put a little switch up in the 808 where some of the drums drop out. So yeah, really simple but really easy to rap over.
Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough?
That's the first track done. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so next up we want to do some like evil boom bap vibes like Meet the Grahams, which was produced by The Alchemist, one of the best like modern boom bap producers there is. For this, we're going to keep it really simple, really dark, really eerie, really sinister, and again just perfect for someone just to flow over and say a lot of mean things about you. Perfect boom bap head nodding bounce, and I just want to make it a little bit sharper, a little bit less noisy and texturized, if that makes sense. So again, I'm going to mess around with the transients. So you see at 100 it's like this, turn it down to 0, so you can see how it's shortening each of the hits. And now I've also put on this transient shaper, which is free from KHS. So next up we need to find a sample, which is going to be the foundation. The first thing to do is put a halftime on it. This is my go-to plugin if I want to make anything sound darker, just more like a horror sort of vibe. On a piano it works wonders, and as this sample is predominantly piano, it should be hopefully the desired effect. And in fact, if we put on a kickstart so it ducks out at the beginning, it will just help get rid of that annoying little click. I think that works. Let's just loop it over 4 times. So now, just to make it more like eerie and sinister, I want to do like a reverse effect. Pretty cool. Throw in a quick bass. Throw in some impact sounds. So let's hear how it sounds with some vocals, and then we'll move on to a West Coast beat.
Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. You know, you gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him.
So last but not least, we've got to do a West Coast club banger, DJ Mustard style. This time we'll start off with a snap. I just want to move on to the 808 immediately. So I'm just going to use the spins for this. There's a few different types you can use. You can use a synth bass, but I think the spins works pretty well for these sorts of beats. By the way, if you want to see some really good tutorials on West Coast beats in general, Prod by Infinite has some of the best out there. So I'll put his link in the description. Make sure you check him out. So it seems the most important thing in these like ratchet beats is going to be the 3 count. I think they call it 1, 2, 3. And then we can like copy that over to the kick as well if we just want to give it a bit more punch. Next we can just start filling out the hi-hat, playing around with pockets, making sure there's lots of gaps. Copy that 3 count and then just throw in like something like this. Oh, and we also want to do like a little hi-hat roll thing at the end. And then you can also throw in like a few open hats and things like that. Now another sound which is a staple in these DJ Mustard beats is that typical vocal chant. And now when it comes to melody, we can pretty much do anything we want. We can use a sample like Not Like Us. We could use a synth, get like a Rhodes. All we're going to do is a C minor chord, C, the D sharp and the G, and we're just going to add in that D. So next thing to keep in mind is something that you hear not just in West Coast music, but pretty much all music, and especially dance music, is going to be a call and response. I like the idea of the Rhodes being the response and then playing something at the beginning that can be like the call part. We'll just EQ out all of the low end, pan it to the right because we've got the Rhodes on the left. And maybe the second time it pitches down similar to the Rhodes. So there's a sort of progression to this now. We only really need to add in like one more layer, which can be like a pluck or a bell or something like that. I think that sounds pretty dope, so let's hear how it sounds with vocals.
I'm glad these roads came home, y'all didn't deserve them neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay, they not like us, they not like us, they not like us.
Let me know in the comments which of these was your favorite beats. Otherwise, have a good one. Peace out.
They not like us.